Thousands of years ago, a powerful civilization built enormous cities, advanced water systems, and a complex society. Their cities rivaled anything in the ancient world. Their technology was far ahead of its time, and then they vanished. No massive war recorded, no dramatic collapse documented, just silence. Today, historians still struggle to understand what happened to one of the greatest civilizations most people have never heard of. This civilization is known today as the Indus Valley Civilization. It existed more than 4,000 years ago in what is now modern-day Pakistan and northwest India. At its peak, it was one of the largest civilizations in the ancient world, larger than ancient Egypt, comparable to ancient Mesopotamia. Yet strangely, its story nearly disappeared from history. For centuries, no one even knew it existed. In the early 1900s, archaeologists began uncovering strange ruins buried beneath layers of earth. The massive ancient cities emerged from the dust. The first was Harappa. The second was Mohenjo-Daro. What researchers discovered shocked them. These cities were not primitive settlements. They were highly organized urban environments. Wide streets arranged in perfect grids, multi-story, homes built from brick, and most surprisingly, a complex sanitation system with indoor plumbing, something that many later civilizations still struggled to achieve. The Indus Valley people designed cities with incredible planning. Every neighborhood had drainage systems, water wells supplied entire communities. Public baths and gathering spaces suggested a sophisticated social structure. Even their trade networks were impressive. Archaeologists discovered Indus Valley goods in ancient Mesopotamia, proving that this civilization was connected to international trade routes thousands of years ago. And yet, despite all this advancement, they left behind one enormous mystery. Their writing system has never been fully deciphered. Hundreds of small seals have been discovered across Indus Valley sites. These seals contain strange symbols and markings, but unlike Egyptian hieroglyphs or cuneiform tablets, researchers still cannot read them. This means we don't know what their leaders were called, what their myths were, what their government looked like. Their entire story remains partially hidden behind a script no one fully understands. And then, something even stranger happened. Around 1900 BCE, the cities began to empty. Archaeologists noticed a dramatic shift. Cities that once held tens of thousands of people suddenly began shrinking. Buildings stopped being maintained. Trade networks collapsed. And eventually, the great urban centers were abandoned entirely. But unlike many ancient civilizations, there was no evidence of a catastrophic invasion, no burned cities, no destroyed monuments, just a gradual disappearance. Historians have proposed several theories. Climate change may have altered the rivers that supported agriculture. Flooding may have damaged the cities repeatedly. Some researchers believe trade networks collapsed, weakening the economy. Another theory suggests populations slowly migrated eastward as environmental conditions changed. But no single explanation fully solves the mystery. The disappearance remains one of history's greatest unanswered questions. Today, the ruins of these ancient cities remain quiet reminders of a forgotten world, a civilization that mastered urban planning thousands of years before many others, a culture that traded across continents, a society that vanished slowly enough to leave behind no dramatic final chapter. Their cities still stand, their artifacts remain, but their voices are silent, waiting for the day someone finally unlocks the language they left behind. Until then, the story of the Indus Valley remains one of the most fascinating mysteries in human history.